Good morning.
Welcome back to Yirara.
What's up, Yirara family? What's up, Yirara fam? Welcome back to You Already Know Yirara2u. I'm Miss Tina and you're joining me for What's That Sound? Can anyone remember the two definitions from the previous episode? That's alright, I got you. The first one is expressing a doubt or choice between alternatives, and the second one is a state of atmosphere at a particular place or time. So whether it's sunny, windy, raining, you get the drift. So the words that sound the same but have different definitions for today are, drum roll please, weather. Weather and weather. You can see they are spelled differently. Weather, which is WHETHER, is expressing a doubt or choice between alternatives, so whether or not. And the second one, WEATHER, which is the state of atmosphere at a particular time and place. So it could be sunny, it could be windy, it could be raining, it could be storming. So weather. Weather and weather. I'll give you the definitions for the next episode. The first one is a portion of an object or material made from cutting, tearing, or breaking the whole. And the second one is freedom from disturbance. So be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye now.
Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a lesson using our microbits. We're going to be making a digital compass. Let's get going. So before we start, we're just going to go over a few things with our compass here. So with our compass we've got north, south, east and west. What you might not know is each of these directions has a number associated with it. So north, we'll call it 0, east 90, south 180, and west 270. Now, we're going to program our microbits. Whenever it's pointing north, it's going to display an N. Whenever it's pointing east, we'll display an E. And for south and west, it'll be S and a W. Now, there's a couple extra numbers, or 4 extra numbers, that we need to know about in order to program our microbits before we start. And that's 45, 135, 225 and 315. And these numbers are halfway between. So you can see 0 to 90, half of 90 is 45. Okay, so right in the middle for each one of these quarters. So when the microbit is pointing between 315 and 45, it'll display an N. When it's pointing between 45 and 135, it'll display an E, and so on for south and west. Let's get going. So we can find our compass project under the Tools heading. There it is. So we'll press on that. So we don't need the start block, so we'll get rid of that, but we'll leave the forever block there. So we need to make a new variable, and we're going to call it degrees. And that will allow us to access a few different blocks. There we are. So now we go to the variables heading and select the set degrees to block. There it is. And we're going to snap that inside the forever block. And then we can go to the input heading, the pink one, and we get the compass heading block, and we just place that inside the set degrees to block like so. So now we need to get the if then block. And we're going to put a couple extra rows on that, and we just do that by clicking that plus symbol. So really important that we get this next block right. We need to make sure we get the one
with the less than sign, not the equal sign. So we need to get the one that it's got the less than sign, and we need to snap that inside like so, and just repeat. And now we need to go into the variables heading and get the degrees block, and we're going to put that inside like so, and repeat. So here come those important numbers that we were talking about at the start, these angles. We've got 45, 135, 225 and 315. So these numbers will tell the microbit that it will need to display certain information when it's pointing in between these directions. So for instance, it will display an N for north, or an E for east, and so on. And then we just need to put the show string blocks right in here, so that the microbit will know what to display, i.e. an N for north or an E for east. And we just repeat that process for the remaining directions.
Good. Yep, show me how it works. Hold it flat. West, south, east, and north. How good's that? Well done, ladies. You've done so good.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a little trick that my father taught me, and I was so amazed when he showed me, and it's really good and it'll really surprise you. When you multiply like this, sometimes it seems a little bit hard. Now this is a trick. I'm going to use the same numbers and show you the easy way. So I'm going to draw a box or a rectangle. Your lines don't have to be straight. And for each number here, we need a column. Oh, I've made that a bit big. Let's rub this side one off because we only need 3. So this is 3 numbers. You put them up here. 2, 5, 6. And the other number, I've only got 2 numerals, so I only need 2 this way. Here we go, a line across here. 4 and 5. Now we're still doing multiplication. This is no use to me until I divide these squares up into triangles, make them half. Can you see what happened? We've got our numbers this way and our numbers this way. Now you only have to multiply one number at the time, and because you've got your boxes, it keeps it all nice and tidy. So what's 4 times 6? Well, that's 24. So I'm putting the 10s up the top and the 1s down here. There we are, 24. 4 times 5, that's 20. So the 10s go up there and the 1s go down here. 4 times 2, that's an easy one, 8. We've finished this, now we go here. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 5, 25. Last one, 5 times 2. 10's up the top and 0's here. So you can see that's been easy so far. Now we haven't finished, we have to add up the numbers this way. So this time we're doing plus. This one's easy, there's only 1 in this section, so I'm going to put 0 here. Here's our next section here, coming through here. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 5 is 12. So I can only put one number down here, that's the 2 for 12, and I'm going to put the other 1 up here. I just move him into the next one. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Nothing to carry now, and this last one, 8 and 2 is 10, and 1 is 11. Wowee, look at that. So you can do as big numbers as you like, and it will always work out if you're careful. So just remember, if you're doing a smaller number, you need a box. So if we were doing 22 times 12, you need a box for your top numbers here, and you need a box for your side numbers here. Remember, it's times, and then divide it up that way. How does that look? And have a little practice on a piece of paper and use your calculator to check your answers. Okay, good job everyone, bye.
I'm going to make a big wall display with the ruler, put some over there as well if you want to. Year 9s are over there on that one. Yeah,
take some photos. I think so.
For it to dry. And we'll do another one. You know, you can always draw first your symbols. Do your own artwork.
Betul-betul
Aku di sini.
Belum di sini.
Maybe green if you want a bit of colour. Sometimes it looks good to do like something around the edge of your canvas to make it look pretty. I'll show you what I'm drawing. Forward one. So you could maybe that one over with your other. I'd probably go over that brown again. Just go over it carefully so it stands out. Go over it very carefully. Sometimes I could do some dots down the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah? Stick that. What colour do you reckon I should do the dots on the snake? Yellow?
What? Oh, that's a snake.
Oh, is it? It's not a snake? Oh, okay. Alright, should I just leave it like that? Is it finished?
That'll look good when it's all finished. What other colours are you going to use? Something.
This morning up until lunchtime, we'll be going out to an excursion, all of us, everyone. Okay, so we'll be going out to an event called the Sun's Out, Heads Out Excursion. Now there will be a lot of activities, a lot of free food, all right, and a lot of different things that you guys will get involved in order to spread the positive well-being and positive messages about mental health.
Hang on, it's not finished yet. He's got no eyes. Birds with no.
You want to do it? Yeah.
No wonder they carry it. Would you like a holly out day?
Got that.
One more. That's a lucky one.
Right.
And we'll stick it up later on.
Hey, gentlemen.
Hello, miss.
What have you guys done so far?
Doing some. We're just walking around.
Oh.
And we're just going over here now.
All right. See ya.
And I just walking around.
Were you talking to the radio?
Yeah.
Hello, you were calling. I'll take you later.
Only one person.
Yeah, only one person, yeah. And it's
Hey, can you tell us what's going on here?
sure. We'll be happy to. We're just having a game of are you old? No. No, remember, no shame. No shame. And there's cheese. Yeah, bro. Hot dog.
Is it good? Good?
Lovely, man.
Plain hot dog. Hands on knees, hands on hips, hands on knees, hands on shoulders, hands on heads, both.
Hi and welcome to another episode of Yirara TV. My name is Letitia Morton and I'm Tamika Holmes. This week we go into town to do some shopping and see what our senior ladies got up to in Tennant Creek. For a while now, some of us have taken part in learning new skills on how to cook safely. Let's take a look.
John, I'm gonna cook his family.
Hi, my name's Scott Berry from the Department of Education and I'm a hospitality trainer.
And then we need to work out how much of everything we need at the shops for 5, 6 of us.
I help run a Cert 1 hospitality course throughout the Northern Territory for school-based students. Some of the main objectives of the course with the students here is to teach them some basics about hygiene, work health safety and customer service so that they can take it out into any industry. The way I deliver the course is I take them all the way back to the basics with using different types of equipment.
The exact same thing, some will be bigger, some will be smaller. So 180 is your standard temperature.
So part of the skills that we teach the kids in the classroom are making sure they understand the way to correctly use a knife. We also teach them how to use all the different pieces of equipment which there are in a kitchen.
Yeah, that looks good, Ty.
Make sure they have a good understanding of it. A large part of each daily routine is to make sure that we go through the recipe that we're going to do for the day and they understand the recipe, so we read through the ingredients and the method. We will then create a shopping list and we'll do the shopping list on the board together, making sure that we get some of the basic maths done at the same time.
We're doing a course training for hospitality. So we are doing chef.
On the top of that wall is where the rest
We'll be making burgers. We're going uptown.
That's what it looks.
We really enjoyed it. Get out of class and do some cooking. Actually good. It's actually help us in the future to know how to cook. Feed for our families.
And then we would generally go down to Woolworths and do a shop where I can identify with the students the different quality in the fresh produce or the different types of meats that we need for the recipe. And they're picking up hot stuff out of the oven or oven mitts when they're grabbing it out the oven as well.
How long would it take you to finish the barbecue?
Cooking this?
Yeah.
Kate's done these ones pretty thick. Yours are pretty thin, so hopefully only 5 minutes.
One of my favourite things coming to Yirara College is working with the students and seeing them get excited about creating a meal that's more than just something that comes out of a package.
Yeah, put
I look forward to seeing the students in my class building their skills and us being able to potentially put on something like an event that might hold quite a few people in it.
Yirara! Did you know Yirara2u Junior X-Hawks player visited our school last week? That's another reason why you need to follow our Facebook page, as so much happens here. It can't all fit into our bulletin. A few weeks ago, our Girls Academy took us on our annual senior leadership camp. The theme of the camp was No Limit for Girls and focused on 3 main subjects, which were strength, stress, and love. We took part in different activities including team building exercises, games, and group work. A disco, and a footy match against Cannon Creek High School. We also judged the Corn Fritter Master Chef cook-off at the Cannon Creek Youth Center. At the camp, we were taught social and emotional learning, and we learned about our reactions and behaviors, such as fight, flight, and freeze. Part of the Girls Academy program included 3 ads being made talking about things that matter for us all. Let's have a look at this week.
We all feel sometimes like we can't deal with what's going on. People talking bad behind your back, writing rubbish on AG. Sometimes you might get angry or start using drugs and drinking to cope with your feelings, but it just makes it worse. When you're feeling troubles, don't bottle it up inside you. There's always someone you can talk to. Reach out to family or friends, someone you can trust.
That's all from us for this week. Next week we have a look at what careful workshopping look like. Bye, and remember, it's really simple. Seatbelts save lives.